Welcome to episode 11 of The Creative Cut, the beginning of the year. I can't believe this is also episode 11. That does not seem possible. I wasn't sure how long I would be able to keep this going, and here we are, and I'm excited for this year. I'm hoping to line up some really great, really insightful interviews with some amazing people in the film industry, content industry, and so, stick around. There's only way more to come, but here we are, the beginning of the year. It's crazy. 2026 already. It does not seem like that could be possibly here. 2025 just began, right? I mean, and now it's already 2026. So thank you for joining on today's episode. It's just me. I know, I'm sorry. It's going to be, I'm not as exciting as a interview with somebody else, but I just wanted to drop in here and just give some thoughts for some goals that I think we should have in general as humans. Maybe these are more specific or helpful as content creators, filmmakers. These are things I'm striving for. Some of these are very practical. They are probably even obvious or, something that you'd be like, of course, why would you not do that? But nevertheless, these are some goals that I have for this year. So I've jotted down like 6 goals that I think I'm going to try to really focus on this year. And hopefully you'll find something from this. Number 1, less doom scrolling. Okay, I'm guilty of this. You sit down to take a break, and before you know it, you've spent like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever, 20 minutes doom scrolling. You get sucked into the reels, the TikTok videos, YouTube shorts, and they pull you right in. And there's nothing wrong with a little bit of that. But man, just watch out for that. So I'm going to be trying to do better of that because I could either be doom scrolling or I could be making YouTube videos. I could be doing something else to move the needle forward on my goals. And so just watch out for that. Number 2, wake up earlier. I was doing really good with this for a long time, a while back. Even made a video on it, kind of incorporated it into a video. And the last little while, last year we moved to Indiana, my routine was off, and it just got really hard to have a sort of normal routine where you go to bed at a reasonable time, and you get up early. So this year I am trying to focus on getting up earlier, get my day started, but then also try to get to bed a little bit earlier as well. And every time I do it, I actually feel way more productive, but it's easy to fall into the trap of just working late and then having a hard time getting up when you should. Number 3, lock in. Work towards your goals. Write down your goals, know where you want to be a year from now, and start working today for those goals. Start knowing what you got to do each month, each week, each day for those goals. And keep yourself focused. Have a notebook, write down your goals, look at them every day if you have to. Look at them every hour of the day when you're in your office working or whatever. Keep yourself in tune to what your focus is and your goal is. And don't get lethargic or lazy and just be like, what's the point? I've got time. Reality is you don't. Time is going by fast, and you need to be locked in. Number 4, be consistent. Show up. So you've established your goals. You know what you want to do. You're going to try to implement a plan. You're going to have a strategy. But now you have to be consistent. You have to jump in the trench, and you have to stay there, and you have to keep working. You have to show up every single day. And that is hard. Even like with my YouTube channel, this channel back in July, I kind of hit a point where I was like, you know what? If we are going to grow this channel, if we are going to build a community and take this where I want it to, then I'm going to have to be consistent. And somehow, through lots of hard work, probably hundreds of hours, I have been consistent. I have posted every week on this channel since July. This is like video 20 or 21 every week since July of 2025. And there have been plenty of weeks where I've just been like, you know what, I just do not feel like posting this week. I don't have the energy. And I just, was like, you know what, if we're going to do it, if we're going to reach these goals, we have to be consistent. And so I'm not trying to put myself on a pedestal, because I almost didn't even want to do the video this week for this. Today's Saturday. I'm going to try to get this posted today yet. But we have to do it. You have to be consistent. If you want to reach those goals, you have to show up. You have to put in the work. So be consistent, show up. All right, number 5, learn how you operate. By that, I mean, understand your flow state, understand just menial tasks. It's easy to start your day out and you sort of feel like you have to follow a normal routine. You do this here, you do this then, and you do the task. But as creatives, as filmmakers, photographers, whatever you might be doing, we each have kind of our own flow state. And so you need to learn, is that first thing in the morning, or is that midday? Is that late afternoon? I know for many of us, and I just talked about trying to go to bed earlier, sometimes that flow state can come late at night. And I fully recognize that. As a whole, from a healthy standpoint, I would say for me, flow state is if I can get up early and I can be in here in my office and I can be working, video editing, whatever, I can be in here by 6 o'clock. I can actually be in a pretty decent flow state for 2 to 3 hours. I find around 10 a.m. I'll kind of wear off a little bit. And around that 10 o'clock to maybe noon, I'll try to do some emails. I'll do some menial tasks, things that aren't as creative. And then maybe I'll get a snack or have some lunch or something. And then I'll try to lock in. And if I can kind of work over that midday hump, I can find that I'll get back into a bit of a flow state from like 2 to 4 or 5, somewhere in there. And so just learn how you operate, learn the ways that you are going to be most creative, the times of day that you're most creative, and then save those tasks that are going to take way less energy, emails, maybe you're organizing footage or whatever the case is, something that's just not as creative. Save those for the times where you're out of your flow state for your video editing and you just need to do some tasks. So those things are really important to help your day be the most productive based on how you're feeling and what you're doing and what your workflow is like. All right, the last one is don't plateau, always grow. And I didn't even try to rhyme that, but basically I'm a poet now. So and then I have some sub points under that. For me, I don't want to plateau in my health, my diet, my career, and my family. I want to always be growing. I want to always be striving to be a better filmmaker, a YouTuber, a father, a husband, taking care of myself physically. I heard something from a friend this year that said basically if you, from the diet perspective, if you eat 100 to 200 extra calories a day than your caloric intake needs, you'll gain like an extra 12 pounds a year. That's crazy because, 20 or 30 years down the road, that's not a good thing. So it's those little things that from your diet to your health to being a husband, a father, or just as a content creator, filmmaker, if you aren't dialed in every day on some of these kinds of things, you'll look back in a year and in 10 years and you will realize you either plateaued or you declined. And I don't want that. And I don't want you guys to have that either. So just try to be focused. Don't plateau. I'm not saying to be a workaholic. I'm not really into the hustle culture. I think that's dangerous. I do believe in hard work, but I also believe in being smart and working hard towards realistic goals, but then having realistic strategies to get there. And then you just work every day and you don't get overwhelmed like, oh, I'm not there yet. You just keep your nose to the grindstone. I heard a quote recently and I probably would have to say I'm not necessarily huge into believing in luck. I believe that God blesses us. I believe that God orchestrates things in our lives. And so from that belief system, luck doesn't really play into that. But the quote said, volume will always override luck. And I think the concept behind that is people say you're going to try to grow a YouTube channel. You think you just need one video. You need to be lucky and just have one video go viral. And that can help, but at the end, volume, creating content every week, showing up every week, just persistently will always outwork that 1 in a million chance, that lucky moment that you're going to be successful. So work hard, stay dedicated, keep yourself locked in and focused. 2026 is our year. Okay, guys, this is the beginning of the year, and those goals, those things you want to strive for, any of these things that my guess is whatever you have in your head, if you really locked in this year in 12 months, 11 and a half months, by the end of this year, you would see dramatic results. I know for my channel, I really was locking in, and I have been seeing results. It's not fast, but when you look back in a year's chunk of time, there's change, there's results. And so I want you guys to stay encouraged. We're in this together, okay? These are things that I'm preaching to myself too. I'm trying to stay focused. I'm trying to keep my nose to the grindstone. So let's lock in, let's stay focused, and it's going to be a good year. I appreciate you guys being a part of the channel, the community. It's been fun to see it grow. I hope you guys are enjoying the creative cut, and again, lots more on the way. So thanks for watching today's video. Appreciate it. Go Bills. Got my coffee right here. Didn't drink any of it while I was talking like I thought I would, but go Bills. Hope they beat the Jaguars tomorrow. But thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next one.